Welcome to the Missouri Quality Outcomes Talking Point Series, Episode 7. In Part 1 of this two-part episode, we will be talking about the Missouri Quality Domain of Community Living.
This video is brought to you by the Missouri Division of Developmental Disabilities and the University of Missouri Kansas City's Institute for Human Development.
Community living is all about people with disabilities living in communities they choose, with whom they choose, in homes and environments designed to meet their needs. The Division of Developmental Disabilities' vision for community living is to develop quality, affordable, accessible housing for people with disabilities in safe locations where they can access the following throughout their lifespan: support services, transportation, employment, and technology. This means the division can help support you in living your good life in the community, whatever that looks like for you. What is important to you about the community you live in, the home you have, or who you live with? There are some things for you to think about when it comes to living in a community and in your home. Are you involved in your community in the ways that you would like to be? Do you have a way to learn about ways to be involved in your community? Are there adaptations in your home to meet your needs? If not, are they needed? Who can support you with your housing needs? When you are thinking about your good life in the community, it helps to map out the types of supports that you use or might need to use. One way to do that is to use an integrated support star. This tool helps you think about how your own strengths, your relationships, technology, community resources, and eligibility-based supports can be a part of your good life. In this example, there are some things to think about as far as supports in the community. Under personal skills and assets are things like knowing how to navigate your community and using transportation options. Other skills include being able to clean your house and prepare simple meals, and knowledge of different types of housing options. Under relationships, parents, siblings, spouse, children, grandparents, extended family, friends, roommates, neighbors, and peers are all a part of your community. Under technology, adapted living space, environmental technology, remote monitoring, iPad apps, FaceTime or Skype, and electronic reminders are some considerations for supporting you in the community. Under community-based, you might think about living situations, like home ownership versus renting, or some resources like food pantries and public transportation. Under eligibility-specific, there are independent support living situations, care facilities, housing vouchers, and more. You can get assistance with housing in multiple ways. Financial assistance might include rental assistance, home purchasing programs, home repair or weatherization, or home access modifications. There are also resources to help you think about what you want and don't want out of a housemate. There are a lot of different types of housing, whether it's in a home by yourself or with your family, or living in a group home, supported independent living, shared living, or a residential facility. Supports offered for housing and community life include accessibility adaptations, medical equipment and supplies, personal assistance, respite for caregivers, and more. Something else that the division can help you with is assistive technology. Assistive technology is any technology that helps a person to be more independent. This might include remote supports that help someone live in their home and community, low-tech visual aids, medication dispensers, cell phones, apps, and more. You might be interested if you want to be more independent, spend time alone in your home with remote support, would like to have electronic control over your home, Need a way to track health conditions and/or supports to take medications? There are lots of resources that can help you think about your good life in the community. You can find these in a few different places through the Division's webpage and mohousingresources.com. Thanks for joining us for Part 1 of this episode of the Missouri Quality Outcomes Talking Point series. In Part 2, we will discuss the domain of social and spirituality.